Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara of Tamara Fashion Style. Now if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Don't forget, hit that notification bell, subscribe, share, like, and comment down below. Now if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, right? And thank you for being a part of Tamara Fashion Style. Now today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna answer all the comment them that we didn't answer because I was not feeling well, but thank God I am up and about. Thank God for life and strength and health, right? So today we're gonna answer back to some comment. All the comment them that I didn't answer, we're going to try and answer it today. And thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I really appreciate it. Every day you guys subscribing, I get a new subscriber. Thank you very much, and thank you for being there for me. Thank you for all your support, your likes, your comment, your help. You guys know I like when you guys comment on my channel. I feel good, right? So before further ado, let's get into this comment. But before we get into the comment, I had a subscriber ask me about an iron they see me using in my tutorials them, and I want to comment a little upon about this iron because I didn't think I answer back to that comment, but let me answer back for you now. So the subscriber asked me about this iron. Now this is a little mini iron, right, that my daughter brought back from when she was in China. She used to use this iron for iron her clothes. So when she came with it, I saw the iron and she leave it with me for I to iron my clothes. Now I saw this iron on Amazon. It have it on other different sites. They have these iron all about, so you can just look for this type. If this type, this very good because it could press you press your mini pieces like your interfacing, your color, your cuff. You know, if you got small pieces of project that you working on and you don't want to bring out your big iron, you can actually use this iron just to steam and to press whatever little piece you want to smooth out, that you don't have to use your big iron, right? So this iron is very handy. I really like this iron and I use this a lot, especially when I have small project doing and I don't want to use my big iron. I would take out this small one and it heat up very quick. Let me just show you a little about it. So this is a 220 version, right? So you have to get a 220 volt for this one here, and it is a 3-pin, right? And the water tank is, this is the water tank. The water tank is very small, right? You'd have to keep refilling this. A lot of time depends upon the size of the project that you are doing, but this is a very, very good mini size iron that my daughter brought back, and I really like this iron because it really saved me a lot from plugging in my big iron just to press maybe a interfacing or a color, or maybe just to steam maybe a jersey if I want to go out. This iron is really good. So this is the water tank and it holds pretty much water, a good amount of water inside. So how you fill this tank, I like to get a little pin. You see it have a little outlet here, so I like to raise up this little outlet here, you see, and you fill the water through this hole right here. So the water will be coming through this hole right here, and you see it have two little knobs here. This is what going and lock into the iron. So I really like this thing. When you're done, you close it back. When you fill it with the water, right, you close it back. So like this. So I have a bottle with some water here, so I'll get a pin, open this, look for the part that opening right here, and I would put the water in here, push it, throw the water in. So this is how it fill. When you're done, you cork it back. It's nice if you can get like a funnel light to fill The tank is depends on the project you're doing. This is seed lock back. And when you don't know, you come, turn your iron, you see have this point here. This is for locking this one here. So now you find where the two mark is. You see you're going to line up this mark, these two mark, to these two mark here. And then you just lock it in. You see? And it lock and it fill, ready to iron. It could put out very pretty steam. And the button is here to steam. This is the button we are steaming with. So it's a very nice iron. So if you like it, just go on Amazon. I will see if I find it and I will link it down below this video. So just want to get that out of the way to my subscriber. Yes, it's a very good iron. If you want the iron, I will put a link down below and you can go and get it on Amazon. They have others, little small one, but I prefer this one because this is a nice handy one. You could move with it, you could go wherever you like with it. You know, sometimes you go on a holiday and the place where you're staying got iron, you can move with this, or they have some mini one you can move with, right? It all depends on you, but it's a good iron, right? So now that we get that out of the way, let's go into the comment section because it's long we didn't do this comment section. And you guys know I love the comment section. So the first comment we have a comment from a subscriber. It says, "Thank you, Tamara. I use your pattern to make a top. It was great. I wonder if you can show us how to make a sleeve and pop it into the armhole. It cold here. We need sleeves." No problem, no problem, no problem. As soon as I get on my feet back properly, we're going to do some drafting. I will show you how to do the sleeve, but just it would be in soon to come, right? I can't tell you when, but look out for it. Keep the faith. We will get there. So thank you very much, and I was happy that my drafting process, how I showed you, was able to help you. I'm glad it was able to help you. My method, I'm glad it was able to help you, and I'm glad that the top was able to come out properly. That's how I learn, and that's what I like to show people what I learn. Teach people, you know, the same way that I learn, or look for even how I must put it, an easier version so you can understand. As you guys know, I don't like no difficult sewing or no difficult drafting. I like simple, easy, and quick. That's why on my channel you won't see all these big coat and these trench coat and these big flooded pants. And listen, me like all them things. Them thing is a lot of work. There's more in-depth drafting because you have to draft a lot of pieces for these things, and it take a lot of paper and a lot of money for spend on these people, and a lot of time. That's why a lot of time on my channel you just see simple things, because I don't like difficult things. I personally don't like too much of big stylish clothes. I like simple, easy, and quick clothes. I like simple clothing, but when I don't dress myself with some accessories, my shoes, my bag, it look perfect. So thank you very much. I'm glad that I was able to help you with that pattern and that you could able to make a top and it come out great. Thanks a million. I appreciate it. Let me see. I will leave you a heart and I will comment back for you. Great idea. Okay. So I leave you a heart and I leave you a comment as well. I reply back to that comment. And I'm really, really happy that I was able to help you. Thank you very much. All right. So let's move on to the next comment. Okay? So you're asking me if I can show you a video on how to match up the borders. If it's that, I don't know if it's that you're trying to ask me. When the front are different length, the front and the back. So let me say, for instance, okay, your back may be shorter than your front, or your front may be shorter than your back, or your front longer than your back, I guess is that you're trying to ask me if I can show you how to lengthen the bodice so that the front and the back could meet. Now, that is a classes I have coming out to show you, especially for plus size people, to show you how, you know, sometimes I like, for me, for instance, my back measurement is shorter than my front measurement. So let's say if my front measurement is 18 inches, my back measurement is 15 and a half. And I have to draft this pattern so that the front, the back side, and the front two side could match up. So in the next video, I will show you how to do that. That's a video I have coming out, because you must get these two, the front side and the side to match up. You must get the two top side to match up. But back would be okay, because remember, you're drafting the back separate, or you're drafting the front separate from the front pattern. So what we're doing, you're drafting the front pattern first, or you're drafting the back pattern first, then you're going to draft the front pattern. So when you draft the two pattern, the back and the front top, you're going to line them up together and walk them and see the difference, which part, which shorter than which, and then you add paper to wherever the length, wherever you need the length. Now, don't add the paper to the front if the front is longer or the back is shorter. Don't add them to the front or the back. These have to add in a specific way, so you won't make none longer than none. Or if your back is short, you don't want your back to the same length as your top. So that is a detailed video, and that is something I would have to show you on pen and paper, right? And I will show you it soon how to do that, because I had that same problem where my back is shorter than my front by 2 or 3 inches. And before I even learned to sew, when I go to seamstress or maybe tailor for sew for me, you would always find the back of my dress is like it pulling, right? And the front is like the back shorter and the front longer. Is like in a dip, like let me say this is the front and the back coming up like this. So that is something I will have to show you in a detail, because explaining it to you, you wouldn't understand, right? You wouldn't understand what I mean. So it have to, you cannot lengthen the back if the back shorter. You cannot shorten the front if the front is longer than the back. So I will show you that soon, how to do that, right? So I hope that was able to help. So look out for that video. I will show you how to do that, because a lot of people have the problem. Sometimes the front shorter than the back, sometimes the back longer than the front, sometimes the back shorter than the front. You know, is especially in plus size people, you have to do a lot of cutting and spreading and fitting, especially if you have a lot of tummy, a lot of bust. And you notice sometimes when people measuring, like if you have a lot of bust and they're measuring, it's like they're just pulling the measuring tape right down. They're not catering for under here, right? And then remember, people who have bust and who have a lot of tummy, you have to spread that pattern to give them room, because sometimes you make the top and the top is too tight or the top is too short, so it is not sitting properly. So that is a detailed video I'll have to show you. So soon as I get a chance, I will show you how to lengthen whichever one shorter, because you ask me to add to bodice when back and front are different length, which I had that same problem. I had to learn that process. No, you know, sometimes you have to learn things on your own, but it's not everybody would sit down and think about certain thing, or an idea would come to them, right? And that's why I say sewing, you have to love sewing for idea come in your head. Sewing is all about idea. You just look at how you want to look at how you want to feel in your clothes, you know, when you step out, how you want your clothes to fit you. For me, I never like tight clothes, right? I always like my, only thing I just wear fitted is my jeans. I love my jeans fitted. But you see my dress and my skirt and my top, I like it not too loose, but it mustn't be riding up. That is the next thing I have to show you, how to get your clothes to sit down properly without, when you walk in, it riding and it touching your skin and you have to be pulling up. So in this the next tutorial I'm going to do, right, I'm going to show you how to lengthen whichever one is shorter or longer. So look out for the tutorial, and thank you very much for your question, and I will show you how to do that. And I appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and thank you for being here, and thank you for leaving comments. So any question you have, you just ask me. That's what I am here for. Answer you. If I can answer it for you for understand, I would show you on paper how to do it, right? I like to share what I learn with people. That's how the world would be a better place. So thank you so much. I will leave a heart for you, and I will leave you a comment as well, right? Let me just leave you a comment too. So I'll leave you a comment. Let it go through. Right. So I will do that video for you. All right. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for being here. Okay, this one say this is a comment for successful marriage. What was on my anniversary? Someone sent a bunch of a heart with some rose and thing inside and a love. I will leave a heart for you as well. Thank you very much. On the same topic, tips for a successful marriage. This one leaves a thank you very much and some love heart. I'm glad if I was able to help you with that. If that was a topic you was looking for a little answer to, I'm glad I was able to help. So I leave you a heart, and I'll leave you a comment as well. Okay. The next one say bless recovery chick, or bless recovery chick, in Jesus' name. In Jesus' powerful name. Thank you very much for this. I'll leave you a heart, and I will leave you a comment as well. Right. Next one say, oh my God, Tamara girl, you're missing in action. Well, yes. Tamara girl, missing in action. Good. So I leave you a comment, and I leave you a heart. As I said, I wasn't feeling well, and I know you guys miss me so much. I miss you guys. So I miss you being on my channel, miss chatting with you, miss reading your comment, miss everything. You guys just leave me some comments. Sometimes I just smiling. Sometimes my husband would say, well, you get a joke there, but it's the little comment I just be smiling. So you guys keep leaving comment. You know I love to see your comment, right? So yes, I was missing in action, and I miss my channel as well. Right. The next one said to Tamara Fashion Style, please do video on a bustier, a corset. I know it as a traditional wear kind of lingerie something. So I would call it a corset, right? Is like a form fitted garments for women, like for traditional women who wear like lingerie and these kind of things. So is like a top, like for push up your breast and tighten, right? Tighten against the upper midriff here, like forcing the breast up, like and it shaped the waist. So I know it as a corset. I think it's corset we know it as, but different people call it different. Some people call it bustier, some people call it different name, But though I know it as a corset. So I guess everybody know it different name, right? Yeah, that's how I know it as a corset. So the corset is something is like a bone something. Is a nice top like it about here, and it cut in a nice art something. So it come and it pull the waist. So corset I know it as. So some people know it as bustier, some people call it different name, but I know it as corset. So tell you the honest truth, I never make corset yet. I never make a corset because you see all this boning and all these things. As I tell you, I like simple garments. You see all these boning and all these hook and all these eyelet and all these bust pad and all these things. This is a lot of parts. This is a lot of, you have to create a pattern for this, and you have to create a lot of pieces for this thing, because you have to cut up this thing. You have to do that like a tube pattern, and then you have to do the princess seam back and front. You have different style of it. I never draft it because it never even come to my mind that I would wear a corset, because I always feel that does got your breast up too tight up, it all up here. So for me, certain clothes I don't like. So that's why you won't see me drafting certain things, and you won't see me wearing certain things. And I won't say I wouldn't try, to draft it, but like if I don't like something, I don't waste paper to draft it, because I wouldn't make it. And paper is so expensive these days, because a little roll of paper I just pay over $80 for, right? So my thing is, if I don't like garments, I wouldn't draft it for waste any paper, because right now everything gets so expensive. You have to save every paper that you have, right? And I never draft it. So it makes sense I tell you, well, yes, I'm gonna do it, or yeah, no, I won't do it. Let's see what happens in the future. But I'm not promising you. I like to keep it real on my channel. I'm not promising you that yes, I would do it, because I really don't wear these things. I only make things that I like, right? You would only see me draft something that I want to sew, or I want to wear, or I want the look of it, or I like it. But all these things, I don't really like these kind of garments. I find this guy too tight, right? And it just got your breast up too much, man, pushing up in the air. And to me, all this tightness and all these things go get your lump and all them thing in your breast. But let's see what happen, right? I'm not promising you that I will show you how to draft it. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I will try maybe one day, and I will let you know. All right, so keep looking out. Sometime you never know, you might surprise when you see it on the channel. All right, so thank you very much. So we call it a corset, but some people call it a bustier, right? Okay, so that's why I was looking to see what it is. All right, so let me leave you a heart, because I appreciate you very much on my channel. Let me leave you a comment. So I leave you a comment, and I leave you a heart. Now let's get to the next comment. It says, hi Tamara. Oh my God, missing your video. Missing your vibes, videos, and tutorial chick. I would like to see you do a detailed pattern drafting of a blazer jacket with a collar. Have orders, but didn't want to overdo. Can't wait. Well. The amount of thing you want I draft, I don't know. And that's why I just tell people, I only drafting if I see it necessary and if it's something I want to. And as I tell the comment before, what asked me to draft the bustier or the corset, all these things take people. All these things. You see this jacket and this color? This taking more paper than what I would draft my top with. And paper get expensive right now. Right? So I have to try and save all the paper for when I ready to draft what I want to wear. Right? Because drafting this bodice, this jacket with all this color, you have to draft this jacket on a separate paper, and then you have to copy that on a next paper to keep the original jacket. So in case you want to do a next style, so that is a lot of paper. I'm not promising you that. We will see what happen. All right, because you have a number of things you want to draft. This week you want a jacket, next week you want a pants, the other week you want a skirt, the next week you want a dress, the other week you want a jumper. Sewing is not like that. If you keep jumping, and I tell you before, I told you that a lot of time, if you keep jumping all over the place, you would never learn. If I used to jump all over the place, and as I tell you, I was just as you. I want to learn everything at once. But it didn't make no sense crowding your mind with things that you don't even know about, because even if I teach you how to draft this jacket, you still won't remember. You still won't remember. Let me tell you, when I start drafting, I had to go one step at a time. I drafted, so my first project was a bodice, a top. And I had to draft that top about 10 times before I could get it correct. 10 times. You hear what I'm telling you? 10 times. So, sewing and drafting is not, you see a style today, you make the style today, and you're going to remember this style. No, you have to go back into the books for remember. That's why you see I always have pattern books. Because drafting this style, you won't remember it all the time, right? Even though you may be sewing every day, or you're a tailor every day, you still have to go back to the books to remember how much centimeter to put, how much to carry up this color and these things. So that's why I told you, and I keep telling you over and over, learning to sew and doing pattern drafting on YouTube, you won't learn it that way. You have to go and find classes where you would sit down, and a class that you would attend maybe 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week, maybe 2 times a week, for you really get to understand how this pattern drafting and how these clothes are made, right? It's not just you see somebody make this, you're going to make it. That person spent years of experience to get one project perfect. Even though I sewing for years, I still make mistakes. I still remember certain things, right? So that's why I keep telling you, stop jumping from top to pants, from pants to skirt, from jacket to jumper. Take one step at a time. We have to creep before we walk, and I keep repeating it over and over. Stop jumping all over the place. No offense, I just trying to explain myself to you so that you could understand, so that you can get the gist of it, and so that you can really grasp what you really want to do. What you have to do, why I would advise you, sit down, right, and think about if you really want to do sewing or you really want to do pattern drafting. take a time out and sit down and see if this is really your field, right? If it's really your field, take one step at a time. Let me say, on my channel have a lot of little quick videos showing you how to do certain things. Take one of the video from my channel and keep rewatching it and keep practicing until you get that one thing you want perfect before you could move on to any other thing, right? So that's just my advice. That's the only way you would learn and you'd really get to appreciate, right, sewing and pattern drafting. Because let me tell you, pattern drafting and sewing is not nothing easy, you know. Sometimes you may fit up a whole garment and you have to rip the whole garment. You have to have the patience, right? And that is why I just tell my subscribers them and even people that viewing your video, show some appreciation for all the creators out there, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, because all these things, remember, they're taking the time, right? They're taking time out of their daily schedule. Sometimes their days busy and they just, you know, want to show you certain thing. They want you to learn something. They want to teach you certain thing. So anytime you see people put up a video and you appreciate it, just leave them a comment, you know. Tell them either whether if it's thanks or whatever, you know, because they're taking out of their time to teach you certain things. So take the time out and appreciate the little that they're giving you and the little that they can do. Because they could just say, you know what, I just done with this whole channel thing because it take a lot of time. But no, they just love what they do, so they just continue doing it, right? So my advice to you, stop jumping all over the place. Take one project and work on the one project first before you go to jacket, skirt, dress, jumper, petticoat, evening wear. You have this thing, hoodie. You won't learn like that because you're jumping from here, there, and everywhere. You must creep before you walk. You must learn the basic before all these things you asking. This is advanced sewing you're talking about. It have a lot of parts. This jacket, first of all, you got to know how much you measure out to make the flap, the lapel. You have to know how much to measure for space the button. You have to know how much you measure up for draft the nice collar would just come and lap down with a nice V here, and then you have the lapel. You have to know how much length to get a jacket. You have to know what the width, the sleeve, what kind of sleeve gonna fit on this jacket. Are you really ready for that? And from my perspective, I don't think you're ready for that. I think you should go and learn the basic first before you could jump into that, because you got basic, you got intermediate, and you got advanced. There's a lot of things in sewing you need to learn first before you start jumping all over the place with these things. So just take my little advice, right? If you really want to learn sewing and you really love this thing, enroll yourself in a sewing class right around your area, so you can get the basic knowledge, and then you would able to understand what creators are going through. So when y'all asked to do all these things, y'all would see the difficulty in getting this thing done, right? So do that for me. Just see if you get a little sewing class right around your area and get the basic first before you can move on to all these things. Don't feel no way, right? It's just my little advice to you. Okay? I understand that I understand that you want to learn, so I understand that you like style. You want to be able to make any style that you see and you like. But it's not just like that. This thing have a lot of detail and a lot of work. You have to go and learn these things first, right? So the jacket, you are not ready. I don't think you're ready for the jacket. But one day, I promise you, one day, I'm going to do a jacket because I love jacket for myself, right? I saw a jacket one time in my life since I ever saw it. Because I don't really like wear too much of all these overcoat and all. Listen, I like simple dress, nice. If you notice, my dress don't got too much sleeve because I don't like sleeve, period. I find to me some sleeve does make your clothes look too old, right? Forgive me for saying that, but that's just me. I find to me when my arms out, man, I put my clothes with a nice belt, and I think my clothes and my sleeveless thing, I look more sexy more than when I have on a sleeve, something with sleeve. So don't mind me. So the jacket, one day I will see if I can do the jacket, but I won't promise you that no, right? Because I know based on your skills, your thing, you are not ready for these things. And even say if I show you, you still won't grasp it because this you won't understand, because even if I try to make the process simple and easy, the jacket is it have some work into it, right? So one day I will show you how to do it. And as I said, I have some classes on my website which going pretty cheap, which go more into details about this top and all these things, which you can go to Tamara Fashion Styles on my website where you learn all these things, right? Classes going up piece by piece. I have 3 classes, 3 professional classes on my website, which show you how to draft the top in details that you could learn. It show you how to draft the skirt in details, professional, not what I just showing the easy way on the YouTube. Does show you more in depth, more in details, all the curve, all the point with the use for the ruler. That classes is more in details. You have the sleeve pattern on my website, right? Which is you buy the classes and you get that classes and you learn at your own pace. You watch it whenever and however you like, right? It shows you the sleeve in details. So if you want to take your time and you sit down when you get your time and learn to do these things, head over to Tamara Fashion Styles, right? .com, and you will see that you would see on my website it have classes there. All you have to do is click on one, purchase it, and from the time you purchase it, you get your login key. But I'd advise you don't share your key, because if the website realize that you share your key with someone else, they would suspend that whole classes and your money would go down the drain because you share your pass key. All right, so don't do that. Keep your pass key for you. Everybody who want to learn have to invest in themselves. So if you gonna buy your classes, you keep your classes for you, right? Keep your password for you because you investing in yourself, right? Don't let you invest in yourself and then people riding you. Okay, so go to the website, buy the classes, watch it at your own pace, your own time, right? Whenever you like, and learn from there first. I give you the basic there first. You learn every details in that classes. And remember, keep your password for you because you investing in you. Anybody else want to learn, let they invest in themselves just as how you spending your money for investing in you. So head over to Tamara Fashion Style. Buy one classes at a time. Don't purchase all. Buy whichever one you want to think. And for me, I would advise start with the skirt first. That's the basic thing. Start with the skirt first, and then you get to understand the real pattern drafting. All right, so the jacket, one good day, not right now. Okay, so I hope I was able to help, and I hope I was able to explain to you. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. If I do hurt your feelings, forgive me, and I apologize. I'm very much sorry. All right. So I hope I didn't do that. I was just explaining to you and my thoughts on things how it go. Okay, so no offense to anyone, and if I offend anyone, I'm very much sorry, and please accept my apology. All right, hope we good. All right, so let me move on to the next comment. Educational as always. I learned something again. Tomorrow I am from the Caribbean. I will really like to get the tool fully grading rule set, but we'll have to figure out the price first when convert to my money. Okay, what you can do is go on ST and you look for the same name. The link is at the bottom of the same rulers on the same grading rule video. I have a tutorial on the channel which I do twice with this grading rule, and the link is at the bottom of those tutorials. So go back, look for that tutorial, excuse me, the grading rule, and you'll see the link and go there. And what you can do is go online, go to Google and convert the money, and you will see exactly how much in your money for the ruler, right? Because once you have a PayPal account or a debit card, they take that too. So they would convert your currency to US and they would tell you exactly how much. So click the link in the bottom of the grading rule video and go there, and you would see thing. They would ask you what currency you're paying in, whether it is whatever currency, and it would come up and it would tell you how much exactly you owe in your money. It do the conversion for you, or you can check the price on the website and then go and convert it in Google, and you will get the exact amount how much you have to pay. And mind you, you have to include the shipping. So you could purchase the ruler, contact the seller about the ruler, let they tell you how much to ship and everything, and then you do one conversion and you would know exactly how much you would pay for your ruler. But trust me, the rulers them are good rulers. I love them ruler, even though they have a little break in the end, that ain't stop anything, right? So if when you purchase the ruler and it come with a little crack in the ends or so, don't make no big deal, right? Because the seller pack them ruler very well. I'm telling you, when I received my ruler, it was well packed in bubble wrap and all these things. So the breaking in come from the seller. The breaking come from the shine and the pelting and all them box with the shippers and them just pelt and shy and through, right? So if you get your ruler and it have a little break in the ends, once it in affecting, once it in slash down the middle, left, right and center, don't make no big deal about it, because my own come with all the ends them break, but it didn't affect me, and I could see that the seller tried their best to pack this ruler. So once it didn't affecting me, I okay with that, because the seller asked me if I want her to send back a next set of ruler for me. I tell her no, because nothing is wrong with the ruler. It's only the ends them crack up or break, and that ain't affecting the that's why I want to the project I want to do with it. So don't make no big issue if you get your own and it kind of break and they break in the ends and them kind of thing. That won't affect anything. All right, the seller tried their best. It's not the seller fault. It's the shipping fault, who pelt in the box and throwing the box all over, right? So that was just a little help. So go to the website and check it and convert it and see if you're going able to get it soon, because it good. There's a good rule. It help you to grade out, grade in, or whatever. Even the same extension at top, it help you to do that. If you have that problem, you could extend out your top and it don't make anything big. Everything come back and fall in place. So when I telling you, I love those rules. If I feel my top get a little tight, I would grade out like a one size more with those rules, and my top fit me pretty well. So I would advise y'all, all who need the ruler, get it before the price is up. And I think on that ruler, on that link in the video, I think it have a discount code which the seller give me, and I said I will give it to my subscriber then, because I don't want any more ruler. I don't have my own, and they just give me that discount code in case anybody want the ruler. So the discount code I think ending this month here, so go and see if you could get it under the discount code. Check in the video with the grading rule, and the thing is, they click on the link, you would get the discount code. All right, I just give it to my subscriber them. Sometimes it's good to give. Okay, hope that was able to help. The next comment say, please do a video on how to add a zipper to side seam of bodice. I live alone and can't zip myself up if it in the back. What zipper length do you use for side seam? Thanks. Well, it depends upon the length of your side seam, and I just always tell people, I have a mannequin here, let me show you something. I will take this off and I will show you something, right? This is my little mini clothes them I just make before I go and make my big project, because I don't want to spoil my fabric. Because even though you're sewing for years, you just still do spoil fabric, all right? So let me show you something. So your zipper length depends upon your side seam, right? So it depends upon the zipper that you are making, right? It depends upon the zipper you're making. So you see I have a little top here, so this is my mini clothes I just make. I will show you all how to draft the mini pattern so you can practice on the mini pattern, right? I do more mini so I can get the correct fit and everything. You see how this fit this mannequin neat and nice? You need all that so your clothes could look professional. So what I do, I know this is my my armhole. You want to measure down like a 1/2 inch from that, and you measure to the armhole, like you want to measure your side seam. You want to measure, let's say from here, you measure your side seam, however low you want the zipper. So what you can do is measure the side seam. If you want put the zipper to come up, or you want put the zipper to zip down, you measure the side seam, you left a little inch so you can stitch the two sides. All right, so you stitch the two sides, you measure up like an inch or 2 from the bottom or the top, right? Let's say this top here long, so you measure your side seam and you measure left like an inch or a 1.5 inch in the bottom, so you can sew the two together, and then based on the measurement you get, you buy that zipper to suit that measurement. All right, so that's how you would know the length of the zipper, based on your side seam. Okay, so measure your side seam, right? If you're making the zipper straight down to your hip, you measure from under your arm straight down to however far you want the zipper. You leave like 1.5 inches so you can stitch the two side seam together, and then the rest you leave open to stitch your zipper right in the side seam. But I showed you already how to do the bodice with the side seam. I have a video on my channel which I showed you already how to do that. So if you didn't see that video, go back and look for the video how to add a zipper right on on your side seam. Go back and look for it and watch it, and you'll see I showed you how to do that, right? How to extend the pattern and thing so you can add the zipper. Okay, let me just leave your heart. I will leave your heart. I will leave your heart. I will leave your heart. So go back and look for the video, right? And you will see how I show you how to do that. Okay, I know how it is when you see you live alone and you can't get nobody to zip up the zipper. Sometimes you gotta run out on the road and beg a strange person for haul up the zipper for you. I know how it is. One time I was in the state, and we go to meet a friend, and she had on this top with button in the back, And we meet her coming down the stairs. She asks a man to button she top. She said, come, this is a husband top. Button this top for me, please. Because all the button is in the back. So I know how it is. Okay? Hope I was able to help. So go back and look for the top and out, and you'd see how to add the zipper to the side of the thing. The pattern, I think I show you how to extend it to get the zipper. Alright? The next one said, yes, this so appreciated. Tomorrow, measurement in centimeter. Maybe you can do a tutorial on your whiteboard showing the conversion of centimeter to millimeter to inches, because I was trying to understand it on the inches tape, please. Well, I think I answered that comment because I show you on a measuring tape. It's simple. Get a pin and shove it through the get a pin, and where there's 3 inches you want or 4 centimeter, just shove it through. Let me say this is 10 centimeter. I showed you this already. Find the 10 centimeter here and shove the pin through, and you can see this is 3 7/8, right? Where the pin is 3 7/8. So do that. It's very easy. Sometimes you have to sit down and think for yourself how to do things, right? A lot of things I learn, I try to learn, teach myself a lot of things. So sometimes just sit down and just think. That's what I tell you. Go to our classes and you will learn all these things. Because sewing is something you have to really like to get into it. So I think I answered that comment already. Yes, I answered that. And I'll leave a heart, I think, for you before. Do we have any more comments? Let's see. Yeah, the next comment say, love your channel. It helped me a lot. Feeling more confidence to sew more. I can sew, but I am a bit timid most of the time. I think I answered that comment already, but I will still reply back to it and leave you. Right, so I think that was all the comment for now. I think so. Let me see if it have more. Let's see if it have more. Right, I think that is all the comment for now that I didn't answer back to. Right? So guys, I appreciate all your comments, and I appreciate you guys so much. So guys, thank you, as I said, for joining my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. If you guys want to support me by buying a cup of coffee or maybe whatever, it's up to you. You can go ahead. You can do that. They have many. They have the coffee link in the bottom of my video. They have you can look for the video that have it. If I get the chance, I will put the link at the bottom of this video as well. It's up to you, right? If you want to support with paper or whatever for draft, no problem. It's up to you, because paper get pretty expensive right now. So this is all for now, and I want to thank you guys for supporting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for just being here and listening to me. I want to say thank you very much, and I really appreciate, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy, and you have a wonderful day. And don't forget, hit that notification bell, subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. If you in comment down below, no more video for you. No more video for you. I'm just joking. Have a nice day and enjoy. I'll see you. Bye-bye.